My kids have occasionally asked what I wrote before they came along, because in the roughly 22 years since they arrived, everything I've written has kids in it somewhere. I'm Emma Donoghue, and my novel is The Paris Express. I spent my first 20 years in Ireland, the next 8 in England, and the next 28 in Canada, where I live in London, Ontario. And along the way, I've spent 1 year in America and 3.5 in France. So I've done a lot of transiting, not just between countries, but also between centuries in the setting of my work, which ranges from medieval to futuristic, and also between genres. I write fiction and theatre, and I write for the screen. This would be fairly typical footage of me at work, just about anywhere. Right now I'm at a GO station, sitting outside the toilets, squinting in concentration at the screen. Sometimes I write at my treadmill desk. I write on my front porch. I write a lot in my living room. If I get somewhere early, I write in my parked car. I write while waiting for buses. Where I go most regularly for inspiration is the past. I write a lot of fact-based historical fiction, and The Paris Express would be fairly typical in coming from fact. This is the photograph that I spotted in 2022 when we were going to spend a year in Montparnasse in Paris. When I saw this crazy image of this train dangling, I thought, that's my next novel. Like all my historical fiction, The Paris Express absolutely depends on the invaluable scholarship. So some of the books I would have sought out would include Paris 1900 and 1914, full of great photos, some really specialist works, Poor and Pregnant in Paris, a book about the terrorists of the 1890s. Here's an early classic, Lesbian Paris 1890 to 1914. I deliberately avoid having special rituals or habits for writing, because if, say, like there's a bit of decor that I love, but if I needed to write at my special typewriter, then I couldn't write on all the days of the year when I'm away from it. So instead, I cultivate a very sort of workman-like attitude of, as long as I have my computer, anywhere at all in the world, I can flip it open and dive back into my writing life.